On a random note, I guess not so random for you since this is the second video I'm uploading for my mental health. Does anybody know why parents feel the insane need to just ask you, what are you gonna do when you're out and about and such thing happens to you? Like, for example, today, my partner asked, what am I gonna do when we go on our vacation and my period starts? Because I have crippling pain. And I took it personally because my whole life growing up, I would be asked, what are you gonna do? But in a way to where it's humiliating, you know? And then they continue to double down on it, saying, nobody's gonna want to be with you if you continue behaving like this. And it's like, bruh, you taught me how to behave this way. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to behave. You know, I can do my own research, but, you know, when I do my own research, it's like I act like a robot, and then people continue to berate that, and it's just exhausting being humiliated and berated all around for simply existing and not knowing how to exist. And it's just frustrating coming to terms with that realization today, because it's like, he asked me a genuine question, asking me what my plan is, and I didn't have a plan because the only plan I know is to freeze, you know, the freeze response, make myself smaller than I am, to basically hide and not exist. Have a plan now, you know, carry some red raspberry leaf with me so that I can make some tea when I'm on the go. Helps reduce my cramps significantly. I can have some, you know, juniper berry and all that good stuff. Stop at H Mart, pick up some berry combinations for the teas to help with inflammation and the bleeding and such. Heavily hydrate the night before. It's all good. But damn, I'm still hurting. What am I, like 5 years, 6 years estranged from the rest of my family? And it still hurts. If you're watching this, because I know some of you stalk my page, just know everything you said, it still hurts. And I hope you don't do that to your kids. Don't tell them things that hurt, because they'll remember. And they may not be as forgiving as I am. Well, I am now. I wasn't then. I said some mean things that I regret. Even if they were true. I shouldn't have said them the way I did, and I'm sorry for that. It'll never be the apology you wanted, but know that I am sorry for being the way I was and for choosing to run away the way that I did. At least you guys have each other still, you know? From my perspective, it looks like I was a stain on the family. From my perspective, it feels like I have always been dispensable. Is that the word? expendable. There it is. Because who cares, right? Who cares now that I'm gone? Nothing's changed. You guys are still the same way you've always been. Tightly knit and woven into your own cycles of abuse. And now I'm here, realizing that I was always alone. Feeling hurt more and more every day. My brain's actively unlocking all of the buried memories I used to have, all the buried pain. And it's all coming back now that I'm older and in a safe place to feel my feelings. And I won't let myself feel them, because how am I going to dump all of this onto my partner? How am I going to dump all of this onto my dog, you know? Like, even when I see my therapist, I ask myself, how do I convey what I need to convey without dumping all of it onto them, even though it's their job? I can thank you, my brother, for this thought process. You know, you taught me how to be overly considerate. Thank you for gaslighting me my whole life, for helping me believe that I am crazy, for helping me believe that I am the fucking problem, for helping me see that I needed to leave. So thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to resent you, how to resent our family dynamic, how to resent myself. Because I still do. And it still hurts. But you get to have a family. You get to start life. Your own life. And I'm stuck in the past. And I'm supposed to talk it out and write letters that'll never get sent, and express myself and analyze and relieve all of this pent up trauma and hurt. And all I ever wanted for you guys was to have what you have right now. And I'm resentful for it. Can you believe that? I wanted you to be a good person and grow and have the family that you have now, and look at me being resentful about it. Like, you son of a gun. How do you get to have that and I don't? How do you get to see mom every other day? And be the way you've always been? And I don't. I don't get to be the same way. I don't get to hide in our cycle of neglect, of emotional abuse, you know? I don't want to be that way, but it feels like that's the only way I could be close to you guys, is to continue to fall into those bad habits. I don't hate you guys. I just really wish that I wasn't the scapegoat. I wish you guys could see that I just wanted the best for you guys. I wanted the best for you guys, and I wanted to be a part of that for you guys. Or not for you, but with you. I wanted to grow with you all together. I wanted to be a part of your kids' lives. But what for, you know? You guys talk smack about me no matter what I did. So yeah. I always was and always will be the problem. I'm stuck in the past. I can't get over it. I can't get through it. You know, you reinforce boundaries over and over and over, and you know, how many times until enough is enough? For me, it's 3 times. Third strike and you're out. For me, it used to be until I couldn't bear the pain anymore. And that was well over 10, 15, 20 times of overstepping my boundaries. Healing is lonely. That's for sure. Healing is rough. When you have this really cool family that you're a part of now, and you can't enjoy it because you're stuck in the past. One simple question is all my partner asked me, and I freaked out on him. I said, why are you going to ask me that now of all the times? Why couldn't you ask me that when I wasn't on my period? It's not his fault. He was asking a genuine question. And I'm over here lashing out at him. I'm lashing out at him because I can't get over my trauma with my past. Being humiliated. I hope you guys, the strangers that are watching my videos, that find them interesting to watch. I hope you guys learn something from my videos, you know? I didn't get to be the person I am because of a loving, you know, unconditionally loving family. No, I got to be the way I am because I had family that had nothing but toxic masculinity and narcissistic traits trickling down every family member. My sister's changed, so she gets a pass from me, but overstepped my boundaries twice, and I'm really hoping it doesn't get overstepped a third time, because she's all I've got left. She's all I've got left of the past. And I don't want to let go. But I know that it's coming. Because I'm not allowed to have anything from the past if I want to move forward. I just hope that when it comes, it's amicable and not deep-rooted in pain. So, if you have your own family that you want to start or that you've already started, learn to get to know your kid, learn to get to know your family member, because they're people. personalities. Of course, the car has to come up behind me right when I'm trying to turn. Are you gonna go? You're gonna let me go. Thank you. Take care of each other. Acknowledge one another's pain. And try not to be a terrible person. Because your mind may not remember, but goddamn does the body. The body always remembers. Peace out.